Hello everyone, this is Jarnod and welcome back to another Let's Play Total War Warhammer 2! So today we are starting a High Elves campaign with Teclis, leader of the High Elves, brother to Tyrion. So his initial challenge is going to be difficult, and our faction effects is going to be plus 10 diplomatic relations with men and High Elves, so people like us. And we have some additional Winds of Magic reserve, as well as the ability to cast a fireball. We will have the Sword Masters of Hoeth, which are anti-infantry troops, and also we'll have the Frostheart Phoenix. So we'll start off this campaign on very hard, and we'll start from there.
Who are the Asur? An enigma to men and dwarfs, who know them as High Elves. At the center of the great ocean lies Ulthuan, a paradise created by the Old Ones. But when the stellar gates collapsed, demons flooded the mortal plane. All was lost until Anarion the Defender strode forth. The first Phoenix King vanquished the demons with the aid of the Archmage Calador Dragontamer. It was Calador and his elven mages who created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the excess magic, withering demonkind. With the world purged of chaos, the elves took it upon themselves to become guardians and stewards. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen. But this time, its wake brought great peril.
The dragon with two tails flies lower than before. Its trail disturbs the vortex.
I have felt a change in the winds of magic.
Then write it, brother. Lead the mages of Safari. Bring all in the White Tower to bear if you must.
Such lore is currently beyond us.
I suggest a scrying ritual in the pool of Isha. It may provide us with the answer.
Such a ritual requires fragments of fallen waystones. Far more than we have.
Then we find more. Make ready your ritual, Lawmaster Talarian. You will have your fragments.
I shall start the search in Lustria.
Lustria?
My brother will search here, in Ulthuan.
Why do you care so much about the greater world?
Why do you not? Stay here, brother. Protect Ulthuan. But I venture beyond our borders.
And while you meddle in far-flung continents, I will ensure you have a home to return to.
Sons of Ulthuan, pupils of Hoeth, we do not come upon this place lightly. The world is in dire peril, and it falls to us once more to save it. The Great Vortex is vulnerable, and those of dark intent would seek to draw its power for themselves. This cannot come to pass. By gathering way fragments scattered across the world during the events of the Sundering, we may gain means to avert the collapse of the Vortex. This search takes us far from home, to the rich jungles of the lizards. The inhabitants of Lustria may resist our intrusion, but our cause must prevail. The Vortex must be secured, lest the world drown in a tide of chaos.
Alright, we are back after all those cutscenes, and looks like this is our first time playing the High Elves. High Elf factions gain influence as political events fall in their favor, which may be spent on court intrigues and on recruiting more powerful lords and heroes. High Elves can spend their influence on intrigues at the court, whispered deals in the halls of power that pull strings to improve or worsen the diplomatic relations between factions. And we have espionage. High Elves use trade agreements to spy on their partners. High Elf factions have full visibility over the territory of any faction they trade with. So that's actually very useful.
Move in number, re-entering ruined cities in their search for magical artifacts. They must seek some machination regarding the vortex. It is imperative that we act first. The servants of the Old Ones would sink all of Ulthuan if it served their purpose.
Ulthuan. Alright, so we've been issued a new mission. Capture and occupy Sentinels of ZT. Hi Lord Master, you must act quickly. The Lizardmen have been allies at times, but foes more often. The key to powering the ritual lies within those runes. I will focus on preparing the first ritual while you gain purchase in the jungle realms by capturing a settlement. Alright, so...
You count amongst your Aesir kin some of the finest minds in all creation. Put them to work on improving your methods of warfare, my lord. For this task, they will need even grander edifices.
Alright, so our first mission, I guess our second mission, is to also build a rally field, which we'll promptly do here in the Great Turtle Isle. So we're going to be attacking the Gold Ziggurat, and then we're also going to secure the Mud Isles. So, I'm not going to read that. You guys can read that. Alright, so, let's see. The army is bigger. The question is, do we recruit first and attack, or do we just attack? Well, I say we just attack.
For the king!
Alright, battle deployment.
The gods have spoken.
So, first battle as the High Elves. I've never actually played as this faction before. So far, we've completed the Skaven faction, and that was higher quality troops. Our tactics will have to be a little bit different as you know, we just can't throw people or throw rats into the foray of battle. Alright, so our gamble paid off. We're going to start deployment. We'll have our spearmen in the front, archers in the back, elite unit there, hero there, elite unit there, and our Frostheart Phoenix in the Ra Tower waterfall. Look at that. Reptilian. Almost. Alright, so back we have two abilities. Flock of Doom causes strong versus multiple combatants, and then we have the Enfeebling Foe, which reduces their potential. Ooh, so it looks like this guy can cast some abilities. I'm gonna double time. This guy he was reducing their fighting potential, but now my Phoenix is just chilling.
Archers!
So they'll be there soon enough to provide support. And we can watch the great Phoenix just kick a lot of butt in cinematic mode. Wow, look at that. That beautiful, beautiful environment. The FPS is not bad either. Alright, archers in range, ready to fire.
Tremble before me.
There we go.
For the greater good.
Now the question is, can the Phoenix get out? So we can do a fair bit of damage just from over here. So their Saurus Spears are the anti-large. Saurus Warriors. Ooh, and we've just removed their threats. These guys are high threat Saurus Warriors, so we should be careful of those guys. The Frostheart Phoenix. Alright, forming up.
Moving out.
Zalida. Teclis. Now I'm focused on those guys. Got a cohort coming. The hero can take care of him. We can also reduce the effectiveness of these guys. Oh, actually, they're high threat, so I'm gonna cast this. Oh, now they're a low threat, so never mind. Just providing a little bit of support. The beast is tired, so we should probably pull him out if possible. And then cast that. Maybe give it some time to get out of there. Excellent. Ooh, they're just taking so much damage. So give them a little bit of a rest-a-rooney there.
Advance! I go! Forward!
Winning decisively.
None can comprehend my power.
Just gonna have them rest for a little bit.
Setting forth. Teclis.
Alright, cast that. Make sure we utilize our magic.
They shall know fear.
Reform the lines, elves! The enemy may be broken, but we must stand our ground. And let's cast some more abilities. Alright, so he's eager, a little bit tired, but... Skirmishing units, engage! With the great sword masters of Hoth.
At once.
Ooh, yes. A little bit of damage there. Shoot those guys.
Teclis.
Alright.
Kill them.
These guys are broken. Looks like these guys have come back. Reform! Oh, nope, never mind.
Teclis.
It's gonna send them in, but doesn't seem like we need to. Now we're gonna do a full engage. Send in the eagle! The phoenix! Oof. Would you look at that? The lines are holding! Scaring some lizards. Alright, charging in.
Teclis.
Doing some additional damage there. Casting all my magic skills everywhere. Attack! Alright, the hero appears to be shattered. But there are still a few units? No? And victory is ours with limited casualties and lots of good EXP. So not bad for our first battle. Our greatswords did a ton of damage. We deployed into the battle, but
Victory was assured.
very nice.
Restrain the captives.
Let's see. If I execute them, I get plus 100 EXP to all of my units.
Let them
ransom or force them into labor. I think we'll execute
Death
them
has come
for
for them.
EXP.
Power grows. Onward, by Lawmaster of Hoeth.
So unfortunately, we didn't kill them all. Which I could do right now, but I'm not sure if that's the best option. Let's see. We'll do this so we can get other spells.
By the gods.
We could potentially just finish them off, but I think the better option here is to get some more units. Preferably some more archers. So now that we've leveled up, do we have any cool items? The answer is absolutely no. And from there, let's check out diplomacy.
Relations with foreign powers may
Yep, thanks.
protector of Ulthuan.
So-
I can speak.
Let's make a
Pray
trade
tell,
agreement
as you say.
with Melwyn. Alright. That was... I did not expect
Fear
that to
by
be so
all.
easy.
Approach, but know this.
Unlikely.
Short-sighted.
Okay, nope.
Yes.
We could, but that's all the people we know. Alright, and can we do any research? Nope. Intrigue at the court? Also no. Do that, end our turn.
You, the Aesir of Ulthuan, are guardians of this world, great lord. Your intellects are keen, your warriors highly skilled, and the homelands they defend are like paradise. Truly, your noble kind stand at the pinnacle of the world order.
Alright, so
Attack!
now let's attack. Ooh, look at
Battle
that.
calls me.
We can auto-resolve that bad, Larry.
Another victory. Enslave them.
And because we have like no... We're not in home territory, I'm gonna replenish my troops
Power.
on that
By
auto-resolve,
Lawmaster.
just to save some time. Ooh, flaming. Ooh, chain lightning. Oh man, look at all these spells that we can use. So the net of Omnitok allows us to... What does it do? Target the hex of some sort. Hold the deceiver himself. Any who struggle to act. Not really sure. This one makes them weaker, so that's good. Oh, the effect is cannot move. I don't know how I missed that. Let's see. This one is additional missile damage and weapon damage. So Flaming Sword of Rune seems pretty useful. Large moving area effect, strong versus multiple units. And then regrowth helps us heal. I'm gonna do regrowth first, just because we are a wee bit poor on the
Ever victorious.
unit
For the
side.
king. By the gods.
Ooh. I mean, I kind of have to fight this battle. Mainly because we all want to see how this looks. But it might be cool. I mean, so far they haven't disappointed. Okay, so... You know what? It actually was worth coming into. Look at this scenery. The level of detail in these, like, I mean, this is considered, I guess, a defense battle for them on a settlement. But it's not quite a full siege map. But you can still see the gates that leads to the city, and the level of detail looks very good. Alright, so we'll have our front line of spearmen engaged in. And then our second line of archers. 3, 4, and 5, and let's go. Let's march those guys out a little bit. Move the elite over there. We'll try out some of Teclis' new abilities, which is healing. Ooh. Which actually might be helpful for us to heal some of these guys, like that guy. Alright, see how this works. See if we get some additional units back. Heal! And I guess we do get some help. And they can hold the line. Enable guard mode so that they don't break formation. Gonna stop those guys from flanking us. We'll cast this ability, do some damage. We'll flank. And we'll also cast that ability, Enfeebling Foe, to weaken their overall attack potential. And we're now going to push deep into their lines. Ooh, what's this ability? Ooh, plus 44% magic resistance. Not bad. We're going to shoot those guys that are coming back from their route. And we're going to charge these guys. We'll also aim on the right flank as the enemy runs away and flees in terror. Ooh. Alright, so that was a quick 2-minute battle. It wasn't very interesting, but it did look very pretty, so we got that going for us. They managed to kill 4? Yeah, 4. And we killed 3 of our own, it seems.
Victory was assured.
Alright.
Claim their meager treasures.
We can loot and occupy, not a whole lot to gain. We can sack, also not a whole lot to gain. We could raise it, or we could just occupy said settlement. The Golden Ziggurat. And so we've gained some wave fragments and some influence.
The reptiles are not all native to these jungles. The aggressors seek mastery of the territory in order to further their collection of artifacts. We must deny them the control they seek. Our ritual must go ahead as planned.
Indeed! And so we've leveled up. So now we're gonna do Chain Lightning. Yes. And we've been issued a mission to control the whole province.
High Lawmaster.
So to do that, we can move down south. But before we do that, let's... Ooh, Elven Trinkets. Homestead? Or... Oh, this is not a primary settlement, so... A plaza would be good in our case. A watchtower will be useful in the future. But for now, we probably want to build a militia camp and move this out of there. But since it's already like this, we're just going to keep it. Save ourselves some money. So we're just going to generate some additional income. And then the next settlement will be the other thing. So we only need a little bit to populate that, so not a whole lot we can do now.
Facilities to begin technological research, my lord. It only remains for you to choose the direction of development.
So it looks like I now need to research a technology and gain some gold. So, military advancements, and we'll probably want to go this route of reloading time reduction for our archers, and then also some other ones that we'll look at in the future. For now, we'll have to go this way. I'm guessing we'll have to go down and up to the right.
There is no limit to my power.
We could recruit another princess. Ooh. We probably should, is my suspicion. But if you want someone that's even more powerful, you want to get some influence. Huh. Very interesting. Right now, if we wanted... These guys are actually kind of lame. In fact, they all kind of suck, so I guess we'll just wait for some influence before we begin getting more of them. For now...
Ancient power flows through the ruins of Lustria. I can sense it. Let us seek out wave fragments in these places. They will be needed if Lawmaster Talarian is to set right the winds of magic.
Alright. We have been summoned to take this settlement. Well, we want to do a treasure hunt first, I guess. Okay, Teclis. While searching through the ruins of the city almost leveled by war, you notice an unfamiliar band of scavengers picking carefully through the ruins. Potentially, this is not good, as one wrong word could see you all dead. How do you wish? Give them a wide berth? Attack the thieves, of course. Okay, so we attack them. At first sign of trouble, the scavengers flee, leaving all their belongings. And we got a biting blade out of it. And then from there, we can call in. No, we can't. We have to wait another turn. So we want to build an elven colony. So we'll colonize the Mud Isles, finally. And that grants us some additional bonus rewards.
Have secured the province, my lord.
So we'll shut that guy up because we don't need to know any of that. So we want to first set a commandment here in this brand new Turtle Isles. So we'll probably want additional growth. So let's do that so we can build up our first province with a suitable climate for our group here. And aside from that, I guess we can just end the turn.
The blessing of Lilith on you, my kin. We have found many way fragments, but more are required. I sense that other powers maneuver to exploit the unbalanced magical energies that permeate the world. Let us act in all haste.
So we want to complete the ritual of prophecy, which is... which one is it? We could probably do this for now, which will grant us additional replenishment rate and also immune to attrition. So let's do that. Perform the first rite, which I don't think helps us in any way, but we can also check out this intrigue at court if we wanted to. Can we do any trade with anyone else? No Dark Elves? Nope. So we gotta find some new peoples. But while we wait, we could potentially recruit some additional troops for our attack on the enemy isle. So these Lothorn Sea Guards are actually pretty expensive despite only being marginally better at fighting. But they are a 2-in-1, and they're only marginally... actually, they're just marginally weaker than, I guess, the actual ranged. So, we're gonna get 3 units of Spearmen to really bolster our forces here. And then we'll get some additional archers and some Sea Guards to really round up our overall forces. And let's
Your Dark Elf foes have also settled in this continent, my lord, far from their homelands in Nagaroth. Sources indicate that they have located a cache of great power, which they no doubt intend to direct against the Vortex. Whilst an attack on the Druki will open another front, they must not be permitted to wield such power. Move against them, and claim the energies of this place for Ulthuan.
Okay, so we've been issued a mission to capture and occupy the Chamber of Visions, which are being held by the Dark Elves, and these guys also just declared war on us. So, you bet we'll attack them. So our technologies have been researched. We're gonna send Teclis to this spot where he can't maintain the population at all, and end turn. You can dance. At a great mask to celebrate Vol, the Maker, the floor is cleared so that the Phoenix King and Ever Queen may dance together. The platitudes and graciousness from the guests are unending, but afterwards many are left wondering who the Phoenix King will bestow the honor of the second dance upon. All eyes are watching, even those of the Ever Queen. So we have the option to dance with Trace, which gives us -6 influence, but gives us an ability to spot nearby foreign armies. You see, dance with the Matriarch of Illyrian, -8 influence, plus 18 influence. Insists that Trace and Illyrian dance together, but income is -50% for how many turns? For 5 turns. Or we could lose all of our influence, which is currently at 12, and get public order +5. Ooh. Ooh. See, the thing is, we can always get influence back, and we also have public order issues, so I'm gonna do not dance at all, which will at least slow down this particular province where we might have a good old rebellion coming. So here we can, I guess that's all we can do, and we'll end our turn. Let's see if our settlement can hold off. I believe that it can.
Order must be maintained.
Because we should probably... Ooh, -10%. Ooh. Well, this one seems to be probably the best of the worst, so we'll recruit this guy to defend our capital settlement. And aside from that, we can't do a whole lot. So now we're in the red. I'm gonna march closer. No, I think we'll be fine. We'll be low on funds, but let us continue. Okay, so they who whisper, high elves at court partake in many manipulations to achieve their ends. A common tool is to employ lesser elves and servants as go-betweens, whispering little birds carrying messages. This is not unexpected, but when one of those messengers is intercepted or revealed, there can be no choice but to exorciate them to save oneself. Having one such messenger revealed, how do you advise the Phoenix King? Responds: denounce the messenger, change the message. Oh, I see. We don't have any influence to lose, so we can't even do this. So we could denounce, lose income, or I guess we don't have a choice. I guess we'll have to lose the income, gain some influence along the way, and we're also really broke. However, we have a settlement that we can attack.
Gods have spoken.
That we can either auto-resolve or not. We'll auto-resolve. We'll destroy all the Dark Elves. And if we sack it,
anything of value.
We'll gain the money to get out of bankruptcy.
Meager treasures.
If we loot and occupy, we'll also gain the money to get out. So let's do that. And what the hell? That is BS. So we should have gotten out of. Oh no, wait, we're okay. We got money now. So we got out of debt, and we got the 2,000 from the emission.
The Dark Elves flee, my lord. Yet they will doubtless return in number. Be on your guard. Construct a waystone as soon as possible to begin collection of the fragments we seek. As you no doubt sense, the strength of the vortex is fading further.
Alright, so we need to construct this thing. But first, I guess we'll destroy this building. We'll repair this building. Actually, I don't want to destroy that. That's actually a very good building to have in that. So we can make it so that the enemy can't move. Inspiring Presence, Route Marcher. Probably want this to improve the effectiveness of my troops.
Your master.
And then I want to march south to relieve my settlement there. Alright, the lizardmen have decided to attack the Great Turtle Isle. So, we have our 1-star general that we've just recruited to defend this city against this massive force of lizardmen. So, those of ZT, Zeddy? Call him Zeddy. And first time in a while where there's no magic. So we can probably use this default defense formation. What I'll do instead is I'll put these guys in this formation, so it's just 2 units guarding the gates. Keep them locked for now, and also in guard mode. And from there we have those guys like that. So what we want to do first is spread these guys out a little so we can take both towers. Or actually, maybe not even. Could just do this. Move these sea guards. Actually, put the archers over here and move the sea guards right here. Archers. Where's my hero? Okay, she's over here. What I'll do is let's see if I can put her in here somewhere.
Understood.
I'll put these sea guards right here. Have these guys defend the middle somehow. These guys can shoot them on the right side. Move these guys over a little bit. And then I can put this princess here, toggle skirmish mode, turn on guard mode so she doesn't run around. We're in group 2. Have my eagle come out, and we'll start the battle. So here you can see the glorious High Elves settlement in all of its illustrious detail. My goodness, look at this. It's amazing. Alright, let's focus on the actual battle. But I just wanted to showcase. Wow! There's even a tower there. Look at the detail. And the enemy lizardmen have brought out their battering rams and their siege towers. Ooh, and it looks like their first siege tower has gone down. Which means we should probably take out the other one too. And... oh! I don't think we're going to take that one out. But if we do, it'd be pretty impressive. Let's see if we can distract it with our eagle while it charges through. It's taking very little damage. Yeah, I don't think it's going down. So, wow, my goodness, look at this. It's freaking beautiful. Just gonna have him kind of run around there. Exposed flank. Oh no, we got hit by some magic. Let's see, what else can we focus on? Those guys over there. Probably want to shoot that guy. Or actually the siege tower right there. Actually gonna send... wait, there's only 2% damage on this battering ram? Oh, but the unit itself that's holding it has no one holding it. Okay, I see. Alright, time to pull out Giant Eagle. Time to attack the Feral Bastillodon. Ooh, look at how beautiful this gate is, though. And there's a giant eagle attacking it. In all of its glory and its might. High threat. It's not fighting back, so now's a good time for me to attack it, I guess. As you can see, ooh. Got some guys storming here on the right side. Probably should have adjusted for that. So we'll do a corner formation there. Have these guys move over to hold them down. reform the elves on that side, and we're gonna focus our boys there. And we're gonna attack. Alright, excellent. So now we've plugged this hole, kind of, with some troops. So hopefully they can fend that off. So plenty of troops to be focused on. We also got men coming in on this side, the left flank. So we'll pull some archers there. I'm gonna send the princess over to help this side of the gate. So our great eagle has shaken away. Could not handle the Bastiladon. Ooh, and we just got shot pretty hard right there. I'm gonna help this side first. Oh, sorry, wrong unit. Just trying to pull the eagle to attack the Saurus shields. Where are you, princess? Just walking slowly. Oh wait, now that we have these guys coming, I guess you're gonna have to melee your way over. So we managed to hopefully take out these Saurus spears. Not doing too well on this flank either. It looks like we've cleared all of the enemies there. I'm actually gonna move these guys this way to help support this side, but also so that they can shoot those guys right here. Alright, so that's good. I'm gonna focus those guys over there. The front gate is still intact. These guys are broken, but unfortunately they might come back. See if I can... No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste my ammunition on those dudes. Ooh, these archers can't hold this side for much longer. So we're definitely gonna lose that group over there. Hopefully these guys can shoot something else. I'll pull them off and have them shoot on the side. These archers are out of ammunition. So now they're fighting the lizards that are coming up. Okay, so those guys are now shattered, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. So these spearmen can... Oh crap. These guys have run out of ammunition, so... That means I need these guys over here. And we can... We're just fighting these guys. They're slowly climbing up the ladder as they open the gates by routing or actually opening my gates. I can't tell. Yep, it was because they were routing and somehow magically opened the gates. So they routed those guys. So now we're going to reform over here with all of our archers to shoot these guys out of the sky. So some additional sea guards will be here to assist.
Understood. Understood.
And we're gonna pull these guys off. And since they somehow managed to glitch through the gates, we're gonna charge in with our spearmen. Out of ammunition, so time to join in on the foray. That is that side. These guys also out of ammunition? Yes, they are. So they too shall join the foray of whatever this is. What? Are these gold starred? Oh no, bronze starred. I was worried for a moment. I was like, what? Madness. Madness, I say. Right. These guys have a fair bit of ammunition, so they can hopefully use it. These guys are low, but they're fighting to their best potential there. Plenty of spearmen here to support this group. So hopefully this princess can pull through for us and secure us a great victory. See, those guys are mostly routed. Time to charge in with men that we barely have. Excellent. Broken, but gotta finish him off. See, we have 2 of those said towers, and my goodness, absolutely beautiful. Ooh, some tower damage. Very nice. That is the case. We should use it to our advantage and spread out and get both towers. These guys are pretty much dead, it looks like. Oh my goodness, what are those guys doing? Oh, they're chasing after shattered. No, not shattered. Just broken enemy troops, it looks like. Those guys are shattered. Ooh! The mage priest. Shoot him to death! Alright, let's see if we can get this guy, and I think that'll be the gravy of this battle. Oh! Oh! We got him. He's dead. Victory is ours. My goodness. What an incredible fight. Victory is ours. Huzzah! Huzzah! So the campaign, this campaign has been definitely more difficult, it seems, with the way they maneuver on the map. I had no idea they could travel that way, to be honest. So, gain some loot, and we can... So what's interesting is, the wisest move here is probably to just ransom them to get money, because this is a Garrison army, so there's nothing to be gained from any of those other abilities. So we destroyed pretty much their entire first row, and oof, we almost killed their Mastodon too. So we'll ransom them to get the gold. Alright, we have rebellions, we researched militia training, and so the next one is to make our guys a little bit more tough.
Consider it done.
So we can march back to our home territory. But we can't quite attack those guys yet.
I have heard their abilities
So
praised.
this guy will give inspiring presence. Maybe not. Seeking arrow seems to be probably the better choice here.
Impossible.
So small rebellion there. Alright, in the Mud Isles we have the Dark Elves attacking another settlement of ours, and so now we must defend it against Aurora. Let's begin. Ooh, so these guys look pretty badass. So we got some skirmishing units there. The Dark Elves look extremely badass. I'm gonna disable skirmish mode for now, so I can maneuver these guys a little better. Now I can... Oh boy. That's how that works, I guess. You can't just pull them away. There we go. Run away, you fools! Run away! Now skirmish. And we've been flanked hard. I'm gonna pull those guys off to take care of those guys. Then I'll have these guys shoot up those dudes right there. Gonna flank them in their backs like they attacked us in the flank. This way. Ooh! We can do incredible amounts of damage in that anvil. Try to take out those guys right there. And try to pull these guys over here to do some additional damage there. Archers at the ready! And then we'll try to pull these guys away from the main engagement by charging them real hard. Just gonna pull those guys off again. We also just need to do some additional damage that way. No, don't break. Are you serious? You guys broke just like that. So, our main line can still hold. Send these guys into combat. Shoot these guys right in the back. So, ooh, Dark Elf ability has been cast. Hopefully we can wedge formation this bad, Larry. But honestly, what we're looking for here is we're gonna shoot a little bit, and then we're gonna charge right into their backs to try and maximize our damage. But while we charge in, charge! Melee mode, attack! The ultimate charge! Ooh, I'm surprised that didn't do more damage, to be honest. That was a pretty intense charge. And again, we'll charge right into the backs of our enemies. That should have been a devastating charge, to be honest. I guess it wasn't devastating at all. And then do a little bit of a charge here. Charge! Alright, disable that shit. Shoot! Shoot the enemy! Oh crap! I see why you guys were running. It's a hero! Alright, those guys, we've used them up. Let's see these guys. Can you shoot the enemy to death? That is thy question. Preferably in the back. Hold the line, boys! Hold the line! Looks like their archers are pulling back. Question is, can we do enough damage while our boys hold the line? Can we cause a mass rout with what we have left? The remaining ammunition. Come on, mass rout! Oof. These guys are getting pummeled. "90 archers? We might be losing ground, but I firmly believe that we can crush this front line of Dread Spears. Just who can shoot faster. Now I'm gonna have him chase after those guys. That should do a decent amount of damage against those spears. Ah, crap. 74. We were too slow. I changed my formation too late. Ooh, some spearmen are back. Let's see if we can do this. I'm sure these guys will unroute. For the High Elves! Alright, you guys can now help the cause. Let's see, maybe shooting these guys will help. And defeat. It was close. It was definitely very close. We actually had an opportunity to win that, but we were just a little bit too slow. Alright, so we lost the settlement of the Mud Isles, unfortunately, to those meddling Dark Elves. So now that we have our main army back, we can crush these rebel scum.
My powers are needed here.
And once we do that,
it is their time.
We can give experience to all of our units. And since we couldn't chase that army away, for now, this princess, which is
promising charge,
which could potentially, let's see, additional upkeep is 634 with these two armies. So our one army here is a little too large, but for now, we'll disband this army to reduce our income issues there. So we just need one more ability. Let's see, this costs 22 magic, 8 magic. Let's keep it for that. And we'll have to retake the money. Alright, having lost this settlement in our previous battle, I've decided to quickly move my army down south to retake it. So after a few turns, we lose 2 units in this auto-resolve, but you know what? We've managed to wipe out all of those guys there. And we can just occupy this settlement. The enemy has been perished. And we have now re-secured our Mud Isles. So, we're going to probably do tribute to the Phoenix King now to increase our income, since we're poor, we're very, very poor. And we need to also start launching our invasion of the continent island. Mainly this place right here. So we'll take this bridge in the next few episodes and take that settlement. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.